Welcome to behind the scenes of the Castleton Zipline. We're taking you into Utah, specifically Castle Valley. Welcome to Castleton Tower.
Yeah.
I can't buy you shiny things, but if you take me home, I can make you sing. And giving you what you need, all beneath your boyfriend's sheets. There's
A little bit of rock fall.
no strings, just the same old thing. And she says that she's too good for me.
Beautiful Taz. Happy birthday, Taz.
Well,
Here with Bass Pops. Look at that. It's the Jimmy Pouch. How long you been bass jumping?
20-something years.
20-something years. You guys.
Holy. She couldn't be more tangled up. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. There he goes.
Andy Lewis here. Welcome to the show about everything and anything, mostly about everything, not really about anything. Here we are. We got Katie Hansen, we got Jimmy P, we got Julie Wentz, we got Bala. Sula's out here somewhere. We've set up this anchor. We're going up to Castleton now. We've got our team climbing the tower. We're gonna fix some ropes up the backside and we're gonna zip line from the top, hopefully, all the way down to here. Oh yeah.
The coordination behind rigging the Castleton Zipline with 8 people was difficult. The first two, Nolan and Nick, hiked and climbed the north chimney to the summit of Castleton. They carried the anchor material to build the anchor and connect the zipline at the summit. Matt Laj hiked the zipline to the base of Castleton and waited for them to throw down the rope so he could connect the end and have them pull it up. The next 4 people spread out along the talus: Jimmy Pouchert, Katie Hansen, Taz, and Julie Wentz all helped hike the zip line down to connect the ropes to the bottom anchor, where I waited and built everything for the pulley system that was going to tension the line and keep us off the ground. All in all, this took all day, but in the end, we rigged and jumped the same day. Now, I've pulled this freeze frame from the last video clip to show you some important things about our anchor. Let's zoom in. You can't tell from this clip, but we used all natural rigging. So back here, the span set runs back over the rock to a tree. Not only is natural rigging good for the environment, but it is also really good style when doing these missions. You should know our mission was rigged all natural. Now right here, you can see the felt that is covering our anchors. This provides for abrasion resistance and protects your anchor from breaking. The other thing you should notice is this piece of machinery. This is called a dynamometer. A dynamometer, otherwise known as a force meter or a load cell, tells you 60 cycles per second how much tension is on your line. All of these things are highly important for safety when rigging zip lines. Now let's go to the top of Castleton and see the anchors up there.
We've got all natural anchors here. Nice work, Nolan and Sticky.
Now that was really fast for any rigger, so let's go back in slow motion. You can see our first sling is girth hitched around this rock, and our second sling is basketed around this one. Both of those are equalized with static rope, and you can see a third sling wrapping this boulder in a basket on the left. Now all 3 of those slings come out to an equalization point called a master point, and that master point is on the exit of Castleton, the normal base exit, which connects the zip line all the way down to the parking lot. So let's get back to the clip.
There's the parking lot.
Now as I zoom focus out from the parking lot, it's really cool to see the natural sag in the 4,000 foot span, from the hill next to the parking lot to the summit of Castleton Tower.
Here we are. We've all made it. It was a long day. We retensioned about 9:30, hiked up. We've got 6 people drugged to the top of the Castleton. We're going to debrief the jumps, go over landing areas, go over technique, style of how we're going to do this zip line. We're going to rage it. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm hoping that I live past today. That's
Me too.
Short goals.
Right through the end.
Goals.
Very short goal.
Now just like the lower anchor, where we covered our span set in felt to protect it from the abrasion of rock, we protect our zip line from abrasion as well. When you shock load your system by jumping onto the zip line, sometimes your zip line can make contact with the edge of the rock. When your zip line is under tension, that might snap your line. So right here, you can see we've felted almost 12 feet of our zip line before the edge. Now, the original idea was to go down on the lower ledge and pass people their pulleys so they could do a standing, comfortable exit. That didn't work.
Now, when Jimmy couldn't reach his pulley, we used this CMI pulley as a replacement. The replacement had a plastic wheel, and the plastic wheel got so hot that it ended up blowing apart. When it blew apart, it ended up damaging the wheel. You can see that damage on the inner bolt right there, and you can see a little bit of the bloom remnants from the zip line right there. I will never use a plastic wheel again. Instead, I recommend the Rock Exotica Omni Block on the swivel. This is super strong, it clips in, it keeps you safe, and it has a metal bearing. This is what we should use for zip lines.
Here's Jimmy P about to take the zip line. Let's listen to the audio of his pulley exploding.
2, 1, see ya.
You can literally hear it pop. Let's listen again. The scary thing is that he's still ziplining for a number of seconds without a pulley before he lets go right now. Now, the most important thing was that Jimmy wasn't damaged, but the line wasn't damaged either, so we all got to zipline. The edge was definitely not the best exit, so I went over safety protocols with each person, held the line, and made sure everyone had a safe jump. It sounded just like this.
Just pilots who check for sure, make sure you got that dial. Look at your flag. Look at your boulder down there. You want to make it past that boulder. So you're going here to commit, have fun, and remember you got it. There's the smile. Okay.
Good one, Katie.
Nicely done, Katie. Fuck yeah! Look at that, she's going boom! Bam! That was epic. That was so badass. You guys, I'm excited. 2, 1. Zipline base. Yeah. Hi, Captain. There he goes.
There's no way not to think about it. I said, hey, there's no way not to think about it. Just like an eagle in a wall. Every day I dream of flying away.
Check that out. Oh, that is so beautiful. Oh yeah, that was so good. Yes, rad. Whoa. I love you guys so much. Oh, she's tangled. Oh, Bola. Oh, you're so. That was so good.
Get you
All the way through the line.
Get you out. She couldn't be more tangled up. Hold on.
She's so excited.
Got it?
It wants to.
On day 3, I hiked and climbed Castleton again to cut the line so that it would shoot down and we could clean it up from the bottom.
Bye-bye.
I tried to do this live on Facebook, but my phone died. So some of you have been waiting to see this for a couple of days. Well, here it is.
There's a moon captain that's got to jump ship.
Holy.
Make like Indiana Jones crack the whip. Oh, hey, wait, think about it. An eagle in a golden cage.
Well, I've got my base, baby. We cleaned up the zip line from Castleton. I got my base rig. I got Sula. So let's see if I can get Sula down, myself down safely, and this gear. What do you think? Okay, 3, 2, 1, see ya!
And I'm on heading. Thank you, Nolan and Nick. Thank you, Jimmy and Julie. Thank you, Matt and Katie. Thank you, Taz. Thank you, Aleta and Rachel. And thank you, Sula, for coming down from Castleton and not making me have to hike back up and get you. This was an amazing mission, and I'm so glad we pulled it off safely. Now, if you want to follow Slacklife TV and haven't yet, go to our YouTube channel, click subscribe, click the bell next to it, and you can get all of our videos right when they come out.